Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here. We have some breaking news from the Department of Justice. Remember, we just got a new William Barr as Attorney General at the Department of Justice. For immediate release, today's date, former Defense Intelligence Officer pleads guilty to attempted espionage. Ron Rockwell Hansen, 58, a resident of Syracuse, Utah, and former Defense Intelligence Agency officer, pleaded guilty today in the District of Utah. Let me make it a little smaller. In connection with his attempted transmission of national defense information to the Republic of China. What does this have to do with the Clinton cabal? Well, they sold all kinds of information to the Republic of China and Russia. We've been exposing that in a 10-part series. Sentencing is set for September 24th, 2019. Assistant Attorney General for National Security John C. Demers, U.S. Attorney John Huber for the District of Utah, and Special Agent in Charge Paul Hartel of the FBI's Salt Lake City field office announced the charges. Hansen retired from the U.S. Army as a warrant officer with a background in signals intelligence and human intelligence. He speaks fluent Mandarin, Chinese, and Russian. DIA hired Hansen as a civilian intelligence case officer in 2006, way back when he was about 43 years old. Hansen held a top-secret clearance for many years and signed several non-disclosure agreements during his tenure at DIA and as a government contractor. As Hansen admitted in the plea agreement in early 2014, agents of a Chinese intelligence service targeted Hansen for recruitment, and he began meeting with them regularly in China. During those meetings, the Chinese agents described to Hansen the type of information that would interest the Chinese intelligence service. During the course of his relationship with the agents of the Chinese intelligence service, Hansen received hundreds of thousands of dollars in compensation for information he provided them, pay for play, espionage, including information he gathered at various industry conferences. Between May 24, 2016 and June 2, 2018, Hansen solicited from an intelligence case officer working for the DIA National Defense Information that Hansen knew the Chinese intelligence service would find valuable. Hansen agreed to act as a conduit to sell that information to the Chinese. Hansen advised the DIA case officer how to record and transmit classified information without detection, and explained how to hide and launder any funds received as payment for classified information. The DIA case officer reported Hansen's conduct to the DIA and subsequently acted as a confidential human source for the FBI. Boy, this could really open a huge can of worms with the Clinton cabal. As Hansen further admitted in the plea agreement, Hansen met with DIA case officer on June 2, 2018, and received from the individual documents containing national defense information that Hansen previously... Wait a minute. No, it's not the same. I thought this was the same as that paragraph, but it's not. Okay. And received from that individual documents containing national defense information that Hansen previously solicited. The documents Hansen received were classified. The information in documents related to the national defense of the United States, in that it related to United States military readiness in a particular region and was closely held by the United States government. Hansen reviewed the documents, queried the DIA case officer about their contents, and took written notes about the materials relating to the national defense information. Hansen advised the DIA case officer that he would remember most of the details about the documents he received that day and would conceal some notes about the material in the text of an electronic document that Hansen would prepare at the airport before leaving for China. Hansen intended to provide the information he received to the agents of the Chinese intelligence service with whom he had been meeting, and Hansen knew that the information was to be used to the injury of the United States and to the advantage of a foreign nation. Hansen pleaded guilty to one count of attempting to gather or deliver national defense information to aid a foreign government. The plea agreement calls for an agreed-upon sentence of 15 years. Special agents of the FBI, IRS, U.S. Department of Commerce, the Department of Defense, U.S. Army Counterintelligence, and the Defense Intelligence Agency were involved in the investigation. The prosecution was handled by Assistant U.S. Attorneys Robert A. Lund, Karen Fotik, Mark K. Vinson, and Alicia Cook of the District of Utah, and trial attorneys Patrick Murphy, Matthew McKenzie, and Adam Small of the National Security Division's Counterintelligence and Export Control Section. Prosecutors from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Washington assisted with this case. Wow. This is big news. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But could this be another yarn ball that we need to unravel? And will Huber and Barr get on this? More investigating and finding out who else was in on this. We'll see. Thank you for listening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement. Would you like to see most of your illnesses go away? Let me introduce you to the Water Smacker. A new modern breakthrough in science has come to knowledge, ridding your body of many toxins through this state-of-the-art new technology. The testimonials are endless. People have been healed of shingles, pancreas survivor healed, colon cancer patient healed. Your skin returns its oil back to itself and elasticity. Gray hair goes away. Look younger. Red blood cells return to being round. Plaque in your arteries is wiped out. Blood pressure is lowered. Feel stronger and have more energy. Return to a more youthful feeling and look. Pick up your Water Smacker today for only $350, and don't forget to mention Brother Jim sent you. The link is down below, along with the website and other videos for a much longer description. Thank you.